Hello guys, it's me Samantha here today with another video. I am going to be shooting with natural light today because it just is so beautiful outside and it seems to be working just fine. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. But today I felt like playing with the new Kiko Milano collection, the Charming Escape, and I'm really excited. This has been sitting on my vanity for a couple weeks now and I'm finally getting a chance to play with this. And yeah, if you are new to my channel, my name is Samantha. I'm a makeup enthusiast and I love doing eyeshadow palette reviews, first impressions. If you're interested in that stuff, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified when I post a new video. So let's get started. First of all, I have to say the packaging on these products are just so pretty. So this is the eyeshadow palette. There were two variations and I picked the one that is 01 Green View. And let's open this up and see what she looks like. They did wrap everything in like a tissue paper with like a gold seal, which is kind of cute. And I did order this from Ulta. I love this packaging. I don't know if you can see it, but it's green and it has the embossing of the floral image that was on the box. Oh, and the light is going in and out. How disappointing. Okay, I'm going to switch to artificial lighting just to be consistent and be right back. So this is what the packaging looks like. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it has a pretty embossing of the floral print that was on the box. And then this is what the palette looks like. Let me not blind you. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's very neutral with a little bit of green. Out of the two, this was the one that intrigued me the most. The other one had a lot more berry tones to it. It has a nice little mirror in there. I mean, it looks cool. It almost looks like not real, like you can't really touch the shadows, almost like paper, but we will see how that goes. The next thing that I got was the Silk highlighter in shade Sunrise Apricot. There were only two shades of most things, which is, you know, a common thing with Kiko. They're not really good at their shade ranges. This is what that looks like. You can see the embossing here. That's pretty much the same embossing the eyeshadow palette had, but I do love this color and the packaging is just stunning. And this is what the highlighter looks like. We're going to swatch that out. And that's what it looks like swatched out. We got the Tasty Peach blush. That is the number 2 option as well, with the pink packaging. Again, super cute. And that's what she looks like. The bronzer, I got the shade number 2. And we'll see what she looks like. This was one of the products that I was like, I am not sure this is gonna work for me. It has the green packaging, and I do love like the little gold K's on there. There's a little plastic. This one, every single one of them comes with a mirror as well. This bronzer looks kind of light, I'm not gonna lie. I will try it out. Sometimes bronzers like this do work for me, like in the dead of winter when I'm more of a medium skin tone, but I mean, it's absolutely stunning, but I just don't know if that's gonna work. And then I picked up one of the lipsticks in the matte formula. This was just so stunning to me. The print is only on one side. I do wish it was like all the way around, but for the price range, it's not too bad. Ooh, I am disappointed. It looks like the tip of the lipstick was smushed into the inside of the cap. I don't know if you can see that. And this is the design on the lipstick. It is beautiful. I mean, I'm kind of bummed that it was squished, but that happens. We're gonna use it anyway. So okay, so I put on my base, I put on some foundation, concealer, I set my concealer, I put on some eyebrows, and we are gonna dive into these products. The first thing I'm gonna put on is the bronzer, because that's normally what I do in my routine, is bronzer, then blush, and then eyes tend to be last. We are gonna see if this bronzer is gonna do anything on my skin tone. Let's see. All right, I'm not seeing too, I see a little bit, but it's, well, we can tell better when I put it on my cheekbone. Oh, it is showing up. I am being a little generous because I can tell just off the bat that it's a light, so I know I'm gonna have to use a little more. Here we go. I'm not mad at it. It's a nice kind of like contoury shade, actually. If you don't like a warm bronze, you want something a little bit more cool tone, I think this is really, really nice. It makes me think of like Jessica Braun, as she's always kind of, not complaining, but like she doesn't love a warm bronzer. I think she would really like this. But it looks good. It's nice and subtle. Like if you're looking for a no makeup kind of look, you're not looking for like a snatch, very dramatic. On my complexion, I think it looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go into the blush. I thought it was kind of interesting that the highlighter is like twice the size of the blush, because you're more likely to use blush than highlighter, but that's just my opinion. And this is that peach color. It's called Tasty Peach. And I do love the embossing. This does appear to be like a shimmery blush. If you don't like that, this isn't going to be for you. It's very pretty. And it shows up really nicely. I always like a little blush on my nose and on my forehead. And then we're gonna go in with the highlighter. So far everything is applying super nice. We'll see what we get to the eyeshadows though, because I haven't tried the Kiko Milano eyeshadow formula, so we will see. Let's try this highlighter. Very beautiful. So far I'm very, very pleased. I'm really feeling it. Okay, so let's get into the eyeshadows. I mean, I know Kiko Milano is an Italian brand, and I'm not quite sure if they're considered drugstore or high-end there, but they are sold on Ulta, and I felt like the prices were a little up there. It was like, well, they're like mid-range. I think the eyeshadow palette was like $22 or $24, and everything was kind of like just above drugstore pricing, but not quite luxury pricing, so it was really there in the middle. So I'm hoping these perform better than a lot of drugstore eyeshadows, because for the price range they should, I feel like. So let's get started. I think I'm just gonna do something really basic, kind of stick to something a little more cool tone. I'm gonna take this shade here into the crease, and it's really just like a cool tone brown. I'm gonna take that into the crease. The kids are playing in the swimming pool in our little last warm week of the year probably. And so they're being kind of loud, but I'm not going to complain because they're having fun. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little. I think that looks good. It shows up, which is nice. Considering the shade, you know, I would consider to be kind of close to my skin tone, this one right here. All right, so now we're gonna go into that dark cocoa brown and keep that more in the outer V. These are very creamy and easy to blend, which is quite nice. Great pigmentation. I'm going to take this olive color here with my finger. It's kind of like a pewter shade, but it does have a tint of green in there. And I'm just going to put that right in the center to the outer part. And then I'm going to go into the green shade and put that on the rest of the lid. Pretty surprised how easy that is. They're very creamy. They don't have like a metallic intensity to them, but they're very, very easy to use. So I'm going to put something on my inner corner, and I'm going to go into pretty much the only light sparkly shade, this one right here, and put that in my inner corner. Okay, so I finished my eyes, I added some mascara, and now we're gonna try out this beautiful lipstick. It is in the shade 03. This is the final look. I'm actually really quite happy with the lipstick too. It goes on and it feels a little bit matte, but it's not at all drying. It feels nice and thin, which is great. And I'm feeling cute. I think overall everything I've tried was really, really nice. I'm not the most excited, I guess, about the eyeshadow palette. It works really, really well. The shadows are very, very creamy, but they're just not like metallic enough for me. But like for the everyday person, most of my friends don't need a super metallic or super glittery eyeshadow. This is a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and I would still wear something like this. Maybe I'll just take like another shadow and kind of put a topper over it to give it a little bit more dimension. But honestly, I'm really quite happy with everything. I'm surprised the bronzer showed up at all, and so that is really promising to me for when my tan tends to fade in the winter time and I'm a little bit lighter. I can actually use this product, because I was a little worried that I was wasting my money. But overall, I'm super excited about this collection. I think it's really, really stunning, and if you were thinking about getting it, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and it gave you some good insight on whether or not you were going to move forward with the purchase. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And until next time, thank you so much, guys. Love you. Bye.